Hello, my loves. How are you? It's your free spirit yogi Moni here with another life update. It seems to be the trend for me lately, but I think this one's going to help a lot of people, and I think this is the update that we all should take some good lessons from. So, as you guys know, I moved here to LA, and I didn't move here with the thought of pursuing yoga. Like, I literally moved here so this could be my first step into a new life that I thought I wanted. I thought I wanted to, like, forget about yoga. I thought I wanted to be in corporate. And I was still doing my yoga, but I wasn't like at the forefront. Like, the whole thing was like, you know what, let's move into corporate, let's do this, let's make the big money, let's have the stable job, let's live the parents dream. Right? But unfortunately, when I got here, I walked into what was like a perfect storm of a a higher self clash with the regular life that I thought I wanted. So it was like personal chaos, professional chaos, all sorts of chaos came with me moving here, and it's been a whirlwind of emotions and self discovery for like a year and a half. And really, it all really just started to come together like these last 5 months. It all just started to just become a huge snowball of craziness. So to start with the job, I came in. This job was not what I expected. It was high stress. It was a startup. It chipped away at my confidence. It kept me sleepless. Um, I really started to feel like underqualified and exhausted from it because I did not realize what went into a startup for a huge corporation. Like, I've done startups on my own little business, but I had total control of it. It was like fighting with other people, that energy that you have to put into that. Oh my God, never again. So it was just failure after failure, going up a uphill battle constantly, and it was just taking a huge toll on me. So that was the first toxic place I ended up. Then I met someone that I thought was a special person. I thought that they were going to be part of my world. I thought they were my person. Like, I was so excited. I really thought we had something. But it turned out that that was a whirlpool of love, lies, confusion, and it was toxic love. And I've been there before, but I said, you know what? It's different. Well, at first I thought it was different. Then all of a sudden the truth started to come out. So instead of pulling away, I clung on to the hope of hoping this person would go back to who they were when I first met them, and that this toxic and delusional relationship was going to come to an end. But unfortunately, it was just never going to stop, right? My personal life, my professional life, all of it was in tandem, and it was just like pulling me away from myself so much. I was in so much chaos and toxicity, and I wasn't connected to who I was. I came here one person, and all of a sudden I turned into a whole nother person. And I really felt like I was losing the loyalty to myself. And the life that I had built so beautifully in San Francisco, like, I built this beautiful, beautiful life in San Francisco. And I kept thinking, like, what am I doing wrong? Why is everything going wrong for me? Why is everything like so chaotic and toxic and just hard? Why is this so hard? And I was just chopping it up to the fact that, you're in a new city and you got to get used to things. But over time, I started to realize um, why I was just in this crazy loop, why I was not able to get where I felt like I needed to go. even though I was still holding yoga as the pillar of who I am, but I wasn't holding it as a way to move forward in life, right? I wasn't keeping true to like my plan in San Francisco because I had thought like, it's not going to pay me enough money. I'm just going to be corporate and stick it out. But the universe had other plans for me, and I was coming undone, thread by thread, uh, heartstring by heartstring, everything. It was just pulling me apart. And I didn't know why. But I finally sat down with myself and with the situation and understood what it was that I needed to do. It's not so much you're doing, it's what you're not doing that could bring you to the point that I was at. Luckily, in this story, it does turn out to change for the good, but there was a process. And this first part right here that I'm talking about, this is where I had to find connection with myself. Because there was some reason why it was just unraveling the way it was.